yet I don't know how to stop it. That's what we're here to learn, how to stop it and how to practice to stop it. So what's happening is that your mind is wired a certain way, and you are habitually thinking these thoughts. And so whether you realize it or not, you have been in practice for most of your life. You've been practicing how to be neurotic and upset and self-loathing and life-loathing, and you're very good at it because you're very practiced at it.
Very.
Okay? Most people are, but the thing is that was not conscious practice. You were born into a world that was almost completely unconscious.
And then it was predetermined by other people for us?
Well, no, not predetermined, but you were born into a world where everyone was unconscious, or most people were unconscious, and they just did the best they could. They taught you what they knew. And so they passed their unconsciousness to you. And they passed their very expert suffering on to you. And you didn't know any different. If you knew different, you would do different. You would think different. But it was normal. It was happening for everybody. And so you had no reason to question it. Now, in the information age, there is way more information available to people. And people are starting to wake up because, like, people like Oprah Winfrey, who are putting this stuff out there to millions and millions of people, all of a sudden, what used to be something that people didn't understand what I was talking about, now many people understand what I'm talking about. And then there are more teachers like me coming up. And there is this burgeoning consciousness that's saying, wait a minute, it doesn't have to be this way. I know in my heart it doesn't have to be this way, but I don't know how to not be this way. And that is because you are dealing with mind on the level of mind. And you are trying to mentally figure out how to think your way into good thinking. Yeah, or out of thinking altogether. Doesn't work that way. The challenging part, the scary part, is when you begin to realize the thoughts don't matter. Now, they have nowhere near the importance that you have been giving them, and that you can exist without them. And by merely taking your attention away from a thought, what happens to the thought? Disappears.